Greetings, folks. I'm here in the teaching lab at the Bear River Migratory Bird Refuge. One of the fun things about this place is over the years we've been able to collect a lot of different mounts which allow us to see things up close and personal. Today I want to focus on bird adaptations, mostly wetland birds, how they're adapted to live in the niche or the environment that they're built for. I've got a variety of bird mounts here, as you can see, and each of these birds has a little bit different adaptation. What I'm going to talk about today are generalizations, so there are always exceptions in the world of nature to all of these. I want to start down here. Oh, isn't that swan beautiful? I want to start down here with birds that have swimming feet. If I were to grab a pair of swim fins, if you've ever used them, they're really great for allowing you to swim more efficiently with less effort. And if you look closely, this northern pintail's feet, Canada goose, and then look at the size of those feet on the swan here. All these feet are built to allow this bird to live in the habitat that it's designed for, and it swims. And then if you look carefully at the bill of all these birds, the bills are similar as well in the fact that they feed off of the top of the marsh. They don't dive to the bottom. Some do, but these don't. And they all scoop up, so they have what we would call filtering beaks or bills and swimming feet, an adaptation that allows them to live in the habitat of wetlands and somewhat deep water. Then, look at these guys here. This first one is an American avocet, long-billed curlew, and a white-faced ibis. If I were to grab a pair of boots like this, the purpose of these boots is to allow me to wade and keep my feet dry. Well, these guys don't care about dry feet. But notice how they all have very long legs, and they don't have swimming feet because they don't swim. They wade in muddy, shallow water. And then notice that the adaptation of their beaks, they all have very long beaks. The long beak and the long legs is an adaptation that allows these birds to wade and then go to the bottom without sticking their head in the water and probe around for anything that's down there, really. They'll eat little worms, grubs, all kinds of things that are down on the bottom. But the adaptation of long legs and long beaks allows them to fill that habitat and survive. Whoa. Here's a rough-legged hawk. Notice his beak is made for ripping meat. See how it's sharp so he can rip meat. And if you notice, the feet allow it to grab its prey, hold on to its prey while it uses that powerful beak to then rip them open. Usually when I talk about birds, though, we think of birds more like this red-winged blackbird. Its feet are built for perching, and then it has a beak that's built for cracking nuts and things like that. So every bird, its adaptations, physical adaptations, will also define how it gathers its food, how it finds its food. One of the really fun things, you do not have to know the name of every bird. It's fun to learn a few and add a few, but if you just know a few things about their adaptations, you can make a lot of very, very good guesses of where they live, what food they eat, and how they survive. Thank you.